and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle. Today with a puzzle, not with a puzzle box. This is actually only the packaging because the puzzle comes in this nice wooden box. It's called the Sticky Barrel, and this is what the puzzle looks like. It's a full metal puzzle, pretty heavy. The boxing, quite good from my point of view. And it is made and designed in the UK by Phil Wickfield. This part here is out of brass, and this stick here is made from steel. Not sure if there is a technical reason for this or if it's only because of appearance reasons, but down here you can see there are two screws. There's a lid down here, something which is fixed, and this is where the name is coming from. This stick you can pull out and drop in, and there is a hard metal contact inside. I mean, you can hear it. And this detail here is given, obviously, the puzzle its name, the Sticky Barrel. Comes also with this instruction card here saying, "Thank you for purchasing the Sticky Barrel puzzle. The aim is to remove the stainless steel stick from the barrel. You do not need to use any external devices such as magnets to solve the puzzle." As you can see, there are two small screws at the base of the puzzle, but these are only to be removed as a very last resort so that you are able to see how the puzzle works. If you do open up the base, please be careful of smart parts which may fall out. It sounds like there's nothing inside from first point of view, but it seems that there are several small components inside. Each puzzle is handmade, so you may see some slight machine marks which aren't able to be polished out. I hope you enjoyed the purchase as much as I have enjoyed creating it. That's it pretty much with the instruction. It does not say I cannot tap, bang, smack, or do whatever I want with this puzzle. The only thing it said is no magnets or any external tools, of course. And this thing is quite heavy, so I think the thickness of this shell is quite thick. It feels nearly like a solid piece of metal. Yeah, it's not like a tube. It does not feel like a tube or something. So I assume that in the center here there is only a small part of this material removed. I have right now no idea how to get the thing out, the Sticky Barrel, but after this border break I will try to figure it out and find a way how to remove the stick from the barrel. Okay, so it's not the first puzzle I have from Phil Wickfield. There have been also these screw or bolts where you need to remove the nuts, if you remember. But this one is totally different. You can just pull out the stick and that's it pretty much. There's no magnetic force or anything I can feel here. Nothing. Slides also in and out by itself. There is, you see this, there is like a shade between the upper and the lower half. You can see this on video, I'm not sure, but I can clearly see it here. It can be due to the tooling, that you can see a difference between here and here, but I'm not sure if it's really the tooling or maybe not that I can just screw it apart. No, this is not feasible. And here, also not feasible, and here on the top the stick, no, also not feasible. And this is, like I mentioned, this is really a hard contact here inside, so I can really hear something and you can also feel it. There's something really hitting hard. Then maybe twist it, like, you know. Whoa. Spinning quite well. The thing is that I can't really feel anything changing, yeah? So when I twist it, it twists quite well, but it doesn't change at all. And if I, for example, slightly bend this stick and I'm just going now up and down, let's say, because I can, due to this angular deflection, I can push it against the wall, whatever is blocking it down here. And then I grind along the wall up and down to maybe see if I can find something in there, like a hole or a groove or whatever, could help me to understand how this could be locked, because up to now I have zero ideas how this could be realized actually. One thing I could imagine, yeah, is for example that you have something assembled or screwed onto the stick on the rear, yeah, to prevent it from getting it out. And then you somehow need to, inside somewhere where need to lock the thing, and then you can screw this off and take it out. Yeah, because whatever is blocking this in here You need somehow to remove it or place it somewhere and disconnect it from this stick, because otherwise you can't get it out. Yeah. Hitting also not helping. I can hear something inside. Can you hear that? There is something loose inside, slightly. Yeah, it's not like a ball rolling around, but there is something slightly loose. I think based on these two rings here, not sure if you can see this. There are like two marks here because I put it in and I spin it probably. Here I can understand how thick the material is. So it's about 5 millimeters. I would assume 5 to 6 millimeters in thickness, at least the top area. If the bottom is if the sides are the same, then it's like here. So there's only a small space in the center of maybe this size where something can be hidden. Okay, so I mean, oh, have you seen that? Have you seen that? I spin it like here. It was stuck. You saw this? It was stuck, and it was not stuck at the very bottom. It was stuck somewhere in between in the center. What I just wanted to say again is that it can somehow only be possible that you have something attached to the bottom of the stick. And then at a certain point, you can lock this nut or whatever it is and screw the stick off and take it out. There is no other way, but the thing is, why is it always possible to move it up and down? I think I have an idea. Let's assume the following. Where's my notebook? Would be possible to realize by, just for example, so you have here the lid, you have something attached here, there's a thread on the stick here on the bottom, like so, let's say, and you would have attached like a nut or something, yeah, a cylinder like here. Now, this is blocking it, okay, so you can move it up and down like so. And the big question is now how to remove that thing, because I can't feel anything. If there would be a stick or a pin or something be located, let's say like here, yeah, going up and down, in and out, it would at one point block this nut. You know, if the nut would have a hole here, for example, it would block it at a certain point, but also it could come out and block it without moving it. So I should be able to feel a difference. But now, listen, if I would add a groove somewhere here, for example, this is how I would do it. Okay, I would add a groove, a notch here somewhere along or a hole if possible. Not sure how this can be manufactured, but a hole would be even better and trickier. And then I would place a small pin or stick here in the nut, which can completely be inside of the nut, like so. But if it reaches this notch or this hole, it would be able to drop out, and therefore I can, even if I block everything, hear this slight noise coming out of the puzzle, because the pin could move in here, and the pin just need to be in the right spot, in exactly the right spot to drop inside of this hole, and then I can screw this stick off and take it out. This is, from my point of view, the only way how this actually could work, and this is what I'm gonna try to do now. I try, with some patience, to find the right position, because I think I was in this position before and it was somewhere here, to find this hole. I cannot feel it, not at all, but maybe I can find the right place that the pin will drop, if it is working as I assume, and then it might work. And there are two factors that need to be right. First is the position of the stick. That little pin need to point downwards to drop inside. And the other thing is the position of this barrel, because it also needs the right position, which makes it quite tricky to find the right place. And I think I got it now again. You see? I cannot pull it in and out anymore. I cannot twist it anymore. But I also cannot unscrew it, I think. Or can I? Ah, no. Okay, so it's somewhere here. It seems. Oh, here it is. Oh, I think I was right. Not 100%, but I think I was right. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, but I think this is it. Yeah, of course. It's not only the pin must go inside of the thread, like so. Like here, to block it. And then there must be a hole somewhere, and wow, man, I got this on point, I think, where the pin can drop and then take it out. Great puzzle. I will just open this up for you. Screws, but let's see. Let's see how this looks like. Oh yes, it is. It is exactly as I saw it. You have this little hole partially drilled in this pin, like so. A thread in here, and here a small channel for the pin. This pin goes in here, and you see it's now lining up with the outer surface here of the thing. So basically when it's in here, and here there's an additional sleeve. Okay, and this is how he created the hole. I was thinking, okay, he maybe drilled a hole through here, screwed something inside, machined it and polished it and to hide it. But he actually chose a different way. He put in a sleeve here. You can see this hole in there, so it's only in the sleeve. And now you need to do the following, okay? So, and it works exactly as I described here. You can move this up and down, and at a certain point, when this hole aligns with this hole here in the sleeve, and in addition, you need to have it in this condition. If you find here the right spot, like so, now the pin drops in, and if it drops in, I hope I can, yes, I can unscrew the stick and take out the stick from the barrel. What I think is very tricky is if I now move this piece and would shake it, the piece inside would get out of position and I could not screw this in again. Then somehow, I have no idea how this should work, find the right position again to block it and hold it in position and screw this stick again inside. And this, I think, might be tricky. So could be very hard to assemble if it gets out of position. From difficulty point of view, I would rate this puzzle with a level 3 out of maximum of 5. I think that's the right rating. So at a certain point, when you fiddle with it, you probably will hit the right spot and notice there is something sticking. It has a high possibility to solve it randomly. And actually, I'm pretty happy that my conclusion how this could be realized, to have it stick in a certain point, was exactly how it worked, which provided me personally a big satisfaction. Let me know what you think about this review. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and until next time, keep on puzzling!